South Asia stands at a crossroads of history, where ancient rivalries intertwine with the modern realities of geopolitics. Here along the rugged mountainous border, two nuclear-armed nations, Pakistan and India, hold a fragile equilibrium amid the world's most militarized landscape. The story that unfolds in this region is shaped not just by the narratives of politicians or the pages of treaties, but by decades of strategy, innovation, and the relentless will to prevail in the toughest of circumstances. This delicate balance was forged in the crucible of partition in 1947. Amidst divided communities and shifting borders, the seeds of distrust and competition were sown. Since that fateful moment, Pakistan and India have engaged in open warfare 3 times, in 1947, in 1965, and in 1971. The wounds of those conflicts still linger, etched into both the land and the memories of those who witnessed them. When hostilities again erupted along the icy heights of Kargil in 1999, the world watched with bated breath as the specter of nuclear escalation loomed ever larger. Yet if history has favored India with numbers and resources, Pakistan's story is one of remarkable resilience. Again and again, against the odds, Pakistan has engineered strategic paths to maintain an unsteady parity. Far from being defined by moments of crisis, this balance is the result of continuous adaptation, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to securing its sovereignty. Today, the global military stage reflects stark contrasts. According to the Global Firepower Index for 2025, India ranks as the world's 4th most powerful military, boasting approximately 1.46 million active personnel. Pakistan, meanwhile, maintains a force of around 654,000, a substantial number, yet outstripped on paper. A numerical advantage, however, does not tell the whole story. The true dynamics of power emerge only upon closer examination. India possesses impressive artillery and armor, vast numbers of tanks, warships, and aircraft. Yet for Pakistan, the quest has been to channel limited resources for maximum impact. The answer lies in crafting highly professional, agile, and technically proficient military units. Elite forces train rigorously for specialized missions, ensuring their readiness for rapid response in moments of crisis. Investments in modernization have focused not just on procuring more hardware, but on developing capabilities tailored to Pakistan's unique defense needs. A critical element of this posture is Pakistan's nuclear deterrent. Careful, calculated steps have ensured not just the development of a robust arsenal, but also the achievement of a credible second strike capability. This means that, even in the event of a surprise attack, Pakistan retains the means to respond in kind, effectively deterring potential aggression by making any attempt at overwhelming force too costly to contemplate. For both nations, the presence of nuclear weapons serves as a grim insurance policy. Their existence compels caution, even amid moments of intense rivalry. Behind this strategic shield lies a homegrown success story: the evolution of Pakistan's defense industry. Determined to break the cycle of dependence, Pakistan embarked on ambitious collaborations, most notably with China, to create the JF-17 Thunder, a state-of-the-art multi-role fighter jet designed to fill the gap between affordability and frontline performance. The JF-17's inaugural flights marked more than just a technological milestone. They signaled Pakistan's arrival as a force to be reckoned with in aerospace innovation. Armor, too, has been revolutionized. The Al-Khalid main battle tank, developed specifically for Pakistan's terrain and operational doctrine, now stands as the nation's armored spearhead. Local production ensures a consistent supply chain and adaptation to evolving threats, especially along the most sensitive frontiers. In the shadowy domains of electronic warfare and drones, Pakistan has made rapid strides. By integrating advanced jamming technologies, cyber defense systems, and indigenous drone platforms, the military now enjoys asymmetric advantages. These systems may be less visible than tanks or jets, but in modern conflict, their role is crucial, detecting threats, disrupting adversaries, and leveraging intelligence for real-time battlefield decisions. Such advances are not accomplished in isolation. Pakistan's strategic alliances have become vital force multipliers. Deep ties with China have fostered an ecosystem of technology transfer, co-production, and joint defense ventures, extending from aircraft development to missile defense. Partnerships with Turkey have also blossomed, exemplified by ambitious ventures like participation in developing the Kayan stealth fighter. These international linkages enhance resilience, promote joint training, and ensure access to cutting-edge innovations, reinforcing Pakistan's position as a serious regional player. In recent years, active participation in multinational exercises has reinforced operational readiness. Exercises like Bright Star and Indus Shield bring together the skills and interoperability honed with partners across the world. These events serve not only to sharpen tactical skills, but also to signal Pakistan's growing role in collective security efforts far beyond its borders. But the region's equilibrium can be upended in an instant, as seen in May 2025, when India launched Operation Sindoor following a devastating terrorist attack in Kashmir. The operation unleashed precision strikes across Pakistani and Pakistan-administered Kashmir territory, casting the subcontinent once again into crisis. Yet within minutes, Pakistan's air defense systems roared to life, and its air force responded with commendable speed and discipline. Fighter jets took to the skies, protecting critical airspace and demonstrating that operational readiness is not merely an aspiration, but a well-drilled reality. Crucially, the crisis highlighted the strategic need for balance, not just in force projection, but in the orchestration of a measured response. As militaries deployed and missiles bristled, diplomats opened lines of communication, intent on preventing escalation. This simultaneous pursuit of defense and dialogue is the hallmark of a mature, confident approach to national security. Yet beneath the sound of jet engines and rattling sabers lies a deeper truth. Each bout of tension brings hardship not only to soldiers, but to millions of civilians who call these borderlands home. For families living in the shadow of barbed wire or beneath the overhead arc of artillery shells, the cost is tragically personal. Homes are lost, livelihoods disrupted, and children forced to grow up knowing only the threat of conflict. The burden falls heavy on both sides of the divide. In the end, the future of South Asia will not be determined by the count of tanks, aircraft, or warheads. It will turn on the choices of its leaders and the dreams of its people. Pakistan's journey has shown that through strategic innovation, solidarity, and global partnerships, even daunting challenges can be met. But military prowess is only part of the equation. True strength is found not in the escalation of arms, but in the courage to negotiate, to compromise, and to envision a world where prosperity outpaces rivalry. Lasting security will arise from shared commitments, to peace-building, to economic development, and to the upliftment of all citizens, regardless of their flag. Somewhere beyond the echo of conflict, children play on both sides of the border, unfazed by politics, unburdened by history, hopeful for tomorrow. Their laughter is a glimpse of what could be, a future not chained to the past but inspired by the boundless potential of peace. Ultimately, the greatest victory lies not in battlefield triumph, but in the flourishing of humanity. May the next chapter for Pakistan and India be written not by the force of arms, but by the shared vision of a safer, more harmonious South Asia. For in the end, strength truly lies in peace. If you enjoyed this historical journey, please support our channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Don't miss our upcoming content.